Hi, I'm Chief Jane Castor of the Tampa Police Department, and this is National Telecommunicators Week. I want to salute all of the men and women that work out in our communications division. I often refer to them as the conductor of the orchestra. They do an amazing job. They're the ones that are the first line of communication with the Tampa Police Department, and they are the ones that answer your calls, whether it's 911 or just calls for information, and they dispatch our officers out into the community to handle whatever needs that you have. They help keep our community safe. Not only do they dispatch the officers to the location, but all the varied resources that we have here in the Tampa Police Department. They set up perimeters. They do all kinds of things that I am not ashamed to admit I could not do. There's no way I could do the job that the dispatchers do out there. So I salute all the men and women of our communications division. My hat's off to you. You do an amazing job, not only keeping our community safe, but keeping the men and women out there on the streets patrolling day and night safe. Here's to you.
Hi, my name is Tamitra. I'm operator number 4 with the City of Tampa Communications Department.
My name is Kaylani. I'm operator 50, not Vicky, operator 50.
I'm operator 65. I've been here for 11 years with the Tampa Police Department.
I'm Donovan, and I'm a supervisor for Tampa Police Communications.
My name is Nicole. I'm a communication technician too, which is a 911 operator.
Hola, mi nombre es Brigitte, soy operadora 54 con la Policía de Tampa. Me encanta este trabajo porque todos los días podemos ayudar a la gente.
My name is Leanne. I'm operator 52.
I'm Alex. I'm operator 81.
Hi, my name is Natasha, and I'm operator 53.
The reason I became a dispatcher, I knew I wanted to be involved with the police department in some way. Wasn't quite prepared to go onto the streets, but I did still want to help in any way I could, so being a dispatcher was the next best thing.
One of the things that you don't know about us is that whenever we ask you questions, it is something that we truly need. It is vital information. It helps us get officers to you in a matter of time.
Hi, my name is Jocelyn. I'm operator 145. And the most challenging thing I find about this job is coming into work and not knowing what you're going to get.
You get the craziest calls from people.
You got people yelling at you, screaming at you.
Interesting calls. Somebody's dog's gotten loose, or some kid has swallowed a quarter.
Have a clear head when you come inside.
I love my job.
Getting a chance to interact with people I don't know and help them out, whether they know it or not, every day.
One of the reasons why I do this job is being able to help people in their time of need.
You gotta try to remain calm.
It's not like what you see in the movies or TV.
So when we all come together and get things done, it makes you feel good inside.
On Christmas Eve of last year, we received a call where a grandmother and mother's house was burglarized and they took all their children's presents. So what we did is a few of us got together, we pulled our money together, sent a couple people on their lunches to purchase presents for the kids, and wrapped them during our downtime, and later on that evening they were delivered by the originating officer for the report to the mother and grandmother. So the next morning when the kids woke up, they had presents.
My most memorable call was a guy who called from a payphone who threatened to commit suicide. And at the time we were training, or I was training someone, and he was very upset. He didn't want to reply to any of her questions, and when he heard me, of course, I'll have a calm voice. And I talked to him, and I literally asked him the questions that he needed to know, and I was able to provide him help, and it made me feel good because I know it wasn't somebody that fell to a suicidal moment.
My favorite part about being a dispatcher is knowing that at the end of the day, I've helped somebody in one way or another. the end of the day, I've helped somebody in one way or another.